It's a random ride. I'm also not sure where we are going. So the scrambler had a fall, and it's a random ride. I'm also not sure where we are going or where we are headed, but it's a group of 15 to 20 riders, so it's going to be exciting. And I'm always excited of the fact that we are going to start our ride from Hoskote Toll Plaza and go towards Kolar Cafe Coffee Day, because that's my favorite route, as all of you know by now. And right now that's where I'm headed. It's 6 a.m. in the morning, and 6:45 is when we all are going to meet at Hoskote. So nowadays, I think with the mobility options available with us, transport is not a problem. So you can always get an Ola, you can get an Uber at the press of a button. You can always, for the last mile mobility, you can always get a unicycle or whatever. Even nowadays you get Rapido bike rides also. Scooters, you can get auto rickshaws on Ola, everything. So mobility is not an issue within the city. But I think for bikers like us, we would always prefer to shift gears, and we would always prefer to have the accelerator in our own hands. So that is irreplaceable, and that's why you go out for these rides, whether it is city or within the city or outside the city. That's why we travel every weekend, even on weekdays. Actually, I commute to my office every day, either on my bike or I drive my car some days when I'm very tired. But I always prefer to have my own mode of transport. So although I'm saying, but I'm not very sure even when the metro comes up how much I'm going to use the metro, and that's a honest confession. That's for the sheer fun of enjoying the ride or the drive, nothing else. So this is the Kaduvadi station, and you can see this has eased a lot of traffic on the Bangalore roads, especially on the Whitefield side and East Bangalore. Because nowadays when I travel to my office, and my office is quite a distance to Hebbal, and nowadays I don't get so much of traffic on the road. And actually, near the Brookfield Junction metro station, I can see a lot of cars being parked. So what people are doing is taking their cars, their bikes, and parking it off at the metro station and then taking the metro, which perfectly makes sense. But till now, I think the metro route to my office, actually towards Hebbal, is not yet ready. It's still under construction. A lot of mess going on. I'm just waiting for that to get completed. Probably I can also leave my bike or my scooter behind at the Kaduvadi metro station and then commence my journey. My only worry about this route to Hoskote is that this bridge, I am always scared about what will happen if there is a traffic snarl on this bridge, or if there is some kind of damage to this bridge, because this seems to be the only arterial road that connects to the Hoskote Toll Plaza, and that connects to the airport from the Hoskote route. So I think a lot of town planning is required still in Bangalore. This is a city that is bursting on its seams, and because of the IT revolution or whatever, I think the city has grown too fast, and infrastructure has really not kept pace with its growth. It's trying to catch up, but it's not easy. They have to use a lot of technology, a lot of town planning, which is still missing to some extent. But still, it's good to see that work is progressing and things are becoming better than before. We are at Hoskote, and you can see the bikers have all arriving. All bikers are arriving, different groups. Our groups, and that's a whole project. And that's our group actually. We have 15 of them, so just 4-5 have arrived, but that's the meeting point. Bikes,
15 of them actually. You have the Ninjas, you have the Scramblers, you have the CB300, everything. Gixxers, Himalayans. So in our group, most of the people love to do off-roading actually. Many of them have these adventure bikes. Of course, some of them also have the sports and the other formats of bikes. But it's fun. It's a very mixed group. People from diverse backgrounds, diverse communities. They come and join together for these early morning breakfast rides, and also for some long rides. I am more of a breakfast ride partner because I do not go for very multi-day rides, and that's the scene in our group.
So here we are, get set go. So our destination today is the National Highway Mulbagal Dosa Corner. We'll do a breakfast and then we will decide what's our next destination. Some of our folks are going to return, and some of us will proceed to the next destination. Off we go. Okay, bon voyage to us. So that's the array of bikers, all different brands, models. Always an exciting episode on our weekends. Never a dull weekend with R&D Wanderer. So that's the Scrambler 400X. Love it, nice bike, good for mild off-roading, good for highway rides, fantastic quality. That's our friend Nikhil, who has recently purchased it. I think it's his maiden ride. This is the best part of the road, where we have the mountains in the background, the sun rising up, and the morning has already set in. It's early morning actually. We have a nice water body on the left, lovely place, and you have the wide open road in front of you. Here we go. Limited toll plaza, and as a practice we always take a halt after every toll plaza in our group. So here I will wait for the others to arrive, and then set off again to our destination for the Mulbagal Dosa, highway Mulbagal Dosa, not the real one. और मजा आ गया.
So there you can see the array of bikes. Most of them have arrived, and we have a photography session going on.
So we are very close to the Mulbagal Dosa Center, and beautiful tarmac, as you can see. It is always a pleasure to ride on this road. The dosa is of course an excuse. The bigger cause is the ride. But we'll see. The dosa is also quite unique and something that we should try once if you haven't and you are living in Bangalore. 3 minutes away. It will be on the left hand side. And I'm also interested in the nipat they sell. It's some kind of a crispy that you can have with the tea in the morning, and that's also very nice in this place. That's also one of the things I would like to collect for the day. You can see in the distance, that's the dosa corner, Mulbagal Dosa corner, you can see, and it's always crowded. Look at the number of cars, bikes, everything. These are our guys, and so that's how it is. It is always very crowded. So we have to figure out where we keep our vehicles. चलो आगे चलो, ओखन रखी. So you have to figure out where we keep our vehicle, because you can see the amount of cars and bikes over there. My goodness. So it is always like this.
So you can see that is the Mulbagal Dosa Center. Look at the number of bikes. Most of them are from our group, of course. There are other people also. And see the number of cars that are parked over there. And the special containers in which the dosa is prepared. This is also one of my favorite nipat, and the savory is over here.
আজ আমি বউকে নিয়ে যাবো গাড়ি ট্রায়াল নিতে, 390 ট্রায়াম্প আর হিমালয়ানটা।
Crispy outside.
ওর ব্লেসিং দরকার, নাহলে হবে না, এগোচ্ছে না ভাই।
Hi to Mulbagal Dosa corner. We would like to pay a visit to Chotaladakh, or Dodda Ayuru as it is called. I have been there multiple times, but for the sake of some of the newbies, the new riders in our group, we would like to pay a trip because it will be on the way to back our home, and that's the plan. Let's go. So we are approaching Kolar right now. After we just cross Kolar, we have to take a left turn towards Dodda Ayuru, or Chotaladakh as it is popularly named. Till now the road is fine, but I think the last patch of kilometer or 2 kilometers will be some kind of an off-road that we can encounter. I don't have a problem because with the GS you can take on any terrain, but there are other bikes also. Anybody can do it. It's not an extreme off-road, but it's fun reaching to this place, passing through such terrains. So it's nice rocky terrain on both sides of us, reaching to Dodda Ayuru, and now we are going to take a left, I guess. Nice water bodies, hills, rock formations. Lovely. I always love such country roads rather than roads in the city or the highways. They have a different charm of their own. So that's where vehicles can take you, such places, far away from the city, far away from the madding crowd. Not far, yet not very near also. That's the fun of going on this weekend rides. Of course, there are people who do transcontinental rides, cross-country rides. Those are all dreams for me. Not because I do not wish to or I don't have the appetite to do it, but that requires multiple days away from your work, which is tough for many of us. I would not say I'm the only one. Probably you are also one of those who find it difficult to find multiple days away from work. So then this is the next best alternative for us, going for rides, short light rides like this. For that, it is important that you know where to go, because weekends are many and places are also many, provided you know which are the places where you have to go. The off-road terrain starts actually, and this is the fun part of the trip. So I guess people are confused whether this is the right track which will take us to the destination or not. Anyways, I just keep on following people and figure out where we reach. No, this is not the place. So the scrambler had a fall and they are trying to, yeah, it started finally, so not a problem. This is what is expected and can happen on such terrains. That's the idea about riding in a group, so that we can help each other when we have a fall or something like this. So the reason why we should not try off-road terrains alone, always in a group or at least 2 or 3 people together. So you can see the kind of road that is there. You know, it's not much of a road actually, broken patches, off-road patches. So this is sand. It's very highly likely that your tires will skid in the sand. So off-road bias tires will already help. And so again you see that's an RTR that is stuck, but I am sailing through. So far so good. Yes, this is better. Stony terrains are not a problem. It is only the off-road, the sandy terrains which actually pose a bigger challenge for us. Last time I had parked my vehicle here, but this time we are venturing a little more ahead forward. Yes, good. So this will make a very nice photo shoot point. Definitely.
That's a view for Chotaladakh. And our biker buddies in the background, busy clicking pictures, soaking in the place. Lovely. The water is so calm and serene. It's always amazing to come to this place. I wonder how the water is so calm, serene, and yet so clean. It's not at all dirty, but it's very serene. Some kind of a catchment area. Yeah. So that's our biker buddies, you can see. So, and fun. That's why you should always make friends, especially if you're a biker, and travel together to enjoy such moments of pure bliss. That's how the landscape looks like.
When I also went that road was to Pangong was